Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shin Show. I am host Shenandoah Briscoe coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Friday, January the 21st, 2022. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Erwin Franklin. And so, without further ado, here's a birthday song for you. I said, hey, Erwin. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say. You're one more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Erwin. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday a day today. I said, it's your happy birthday a day today. All right. What else going on? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? How about some Shin Show shout outs? That's right, Shin Show shout outs. Well, how about those folks that like or love or just kind of care about or even have a tendency to share the Shin Show? How about mm, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, Doug Belleville, a.k.a. Steve Clary, Jamie O'Driscoll, Joyce and Ernie Hale, Bill Rogers, Lori Moore, Savann Murphy Beason, and Leony Fernandez Pedraza. Yes, of course, my mommy, MaryAnn Williams Briscoe. And then we got our Pokey Pal shout outs. My Pokey Pal shout outs go out to Marshall, Joseph Marshall, that is, and Amanda S. Little. Those are the Shin Show shout outs for today. Hey, Lori's here. There she is. Wee-hoo. Hey, Lori. I already gave you a shout out, but hey, I love to see your. I love to see. I just love to see your little face over there, just talking to me, because well, it's always a good thing to have commentary during the program. That's right, commentary during the show. Alrighty then. Hey, you know what? Looks like it's weather time for the St. Charles viewing area. Yeah, we're going to pull up some weather here and give you a forecast. But that forecast is going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is located at 2054 Campus Drive here in St. Charles, Missouri. Don't forget to come by at 11 a.m. for our 11 a.m. services and or uh, and that's on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Or come on by the Thursday afternoon between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. for our hour of power prayer. That's right, an hour of power prayer on Thursdays between 1:30 and 2:30 in the afternoon. Alrighty then. Hey, we got a sunshiny day for you today. That's right. Sunshine and no clouds in the way. High temperatures of 27 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable east to southeast at 5 miles per hour. And then partly cloudy skies with low temperatures of 14 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Winds will be light and variable south at about 6 miles per hour. And then Saturday, January the 22nd, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures around 42 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies in the evening, then becoming cloudy overnight. More so cloudy overnight, that is. Low temperatures of 28 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for Sunday, January the 23rd, mostly cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy in the afternoon. Morning high temperatures of 36 degrees Fahrenheit will be dropping off to near 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Generally fair skies overnight with low temperatures of 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Monday, January the 24th, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. High temperatures near 55 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, cloudy overnight with low temperatures around 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for Tuesday, in January the 25th, a few passing clouds, otherwise generally sunny skies. High temperatures of 21 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5 day forecast, Wednesday, January the 26th, sunny skies again with the sun. High temperatures around 26 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north at 10 to at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures near 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, concludes our daily bread portion of the program. Not our daily bread portion of the program, the weather. The 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Yes, yes, that's what it does. Concludes it. All righty. Looks like we're going to bring you up some events because that ice sculpture thing is coming up one of these days. We're going to have an ice sculpture contest right down there on Main Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. That's right. That's right. Ice sculpture on the 29th of January. January the 29th, 2022. They're going to be from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street here in St. Charles, Missouri, down on Main Street. Main Street. Anyway, they're going to be doing ice carvings, petit de glace, ice carving competition. That's right. This festival is the perfect family activity. Yep, that's right. Art ice carvers fill two whole blocks of North Main Street here in the city of St. Charles, Missouri. You can watch carvers bring the ephemeral art of ice carving to life with chainsaws, chisels, grinders, and knives, as well as hot irons and cold spray. Each carver starts with a single block of ice weighing 260 pounds, and he dissects it and reassembles it into wondrous, sparkling creations. You note, I said he, I lied. It could be a she. Anybody's allowed to come in and build and beautify these sparkling ice creations. You may not be able to outdo Jack Frost, but hey, give it your best attempt. There are outdoor fire pits because, well, it's probably going to be cold. Hopefully, cold enough to keep the ice from melting. Anyway, outdoor fire pits, restaurants serving breakfast and/or lunch, and shops to wander in and out of to help you stay warm. Plan to stay for a few hours so that you can watch these blocks of ice become beautiful, artistic sculptures. And that was the events calendar for today, brought to you today by Jamie O'Driscoll. That's Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie on Facebook. That's right. Go on to Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie and peruse her page just to see what kind of artwork she can put together for you. Yep, that's right. She has all kinds of seasons. That's not Christmas. No, sir, Bob. You don't have to have a wreath for your door. You can have a wreath for your wall. That's right. Them Valentine wreaths come in real handy for the mother of your children. That's right. Contact her and see what she can do for you. All right, there you go. Hey, now then, what we got going on? But yeah, hello, Lori. I say hello because that's the only thing you've said to me so far. What is our song choice for today? I know, I know. Had again a little sip of the nectar, a little water, a little bit of H2O. That's right, H2O. All right, well, hey, folks, my brother in the hospital still with the COVID pneumonia. And anyway, he's had all the shots, of course. And so, why else would he get COVID? But that's beside the point. That's up and beyond the point. The fact that he's had all three of the boost shots and the booster shot, and he still gets COVID. But anyway, he has decreased a little bit. His dependency was at 50% on the ventilator, and now he is back up to 60%. He dropped from 75% down to 50%, and then he went back up to 60%. And so keep that in mind and keep that in your prayers. Amen. Keep those prayers coming, prayer warriors. I know you're out there because, hey, every day his progress has increased, and well, it is making note. They're taking note, and they're wondering how in the world can this man do this with his body as in its condition that it is, and him being able to survive. He is quite the trooper, folks. Quite the trooper. Question mark. I wonder if there's a song called Question Mark. Song lyrics, that is the question. Well, let's see. I have questions. Well, there's one called I Have Questions. Song lyrics, I have questions. I have questions. Camellia Caballero. Why did you leave me here to burn? I'm way too young to be this hurt. I feel doomed in hotel rooms, staring at sights up on the wall, counting wonders, and I am trying to number them all. Did you care? Do you care? Why don't you care? I give you all of me, my blood, my sweat, my heart, and my tears. Go to sleep. Why don't you care? Why don't you care? Why don't you care? I was there when no one was. Now you're gone and I'm here. I have questions for you. Number one, tell me who you think you are. You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. I have questions for you. Number two, why would you try to play me for a fool? I should never, ever, never, ever trusted you. I have questions. Number three, why weren't you who you swore that you would be? I have questions. I got questions haunting me. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. My mama, my main name was therapist in your mouth. And why'd you have to go and spill it out? Oh, your voice, it was the most familiar sound. But it sounds so dangerous to me now. I have questions for you. Number one, tell me who you think you are. You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. I have questions for you. Number two, why would you try and play me for a fool? I should never, have ever trusted you. I have questions for 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 you. Do you care? Do you care? Why don't you care? I gave you all of me, my blood, my sweat, my heart, and my tears. Why don't you care? Why don't you care? I was there. I was there when no one else was. Now you're gone, and I am here. I have questions. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. I have questions. Yeah, 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 yeah. I have questions for you. I have questions. Foul play, no foul play, no. I have questions. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. How do I fix it? Can we talk? Can we communicate? Can we talk? Do I want to fix it? I have questions for you. I'm afraid of you. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Do you miss me? I have questions for you. All right, I don't know who that is and how that song really goes, but hey, I did what I could do. All right, Bob Seger, down on Main Street. Okay, we can do Bob Seger. Let's see here. Song there's down on Main Street. I remember standing on the corner at midnight, trying to get my courage up. There was this long, lovely dancer in a little club downtown. I loved to watch her do her stuff. Thought, thought the long, lonely nights she filled my sleep. Her body softly swaying to that smoky beat down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Now, see, I know those two lines down on Main Street, but the rest of the song, not so familiar with. Oh, let's see. I'm going to try this now. I don't want to get too much feedback, but we're going to try this real quick. Um, Down on Main Street. All right, we're going to try this. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble. Don't want to. Don't want to. Well, I thought I was supposed to be done with these skipping ad. There we go. Bob Seger, down on Main Street. Getting primed up for it. Okay, here we go then. I'm going to try this. My throat may be too good for this song. I remember standing on a corner at midnight, trying to get my courage up. There was this long, lovely dancer in a little club downtown. Loved to watch her do her stuff. Thought the long and lonely nights she filled my sleep. Her body is softly swaying to that smoky beat. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. And the pothole and pool halls and the hustlers and the losers used to watch them through the glass. While I'd stand outside and in closing time just to watch her walk on past. Unlike the ladies, she looked so young and sweet as she made her alone down that empty street, down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Sometimes even now, where I'm feeling lonely and beat, I drip myself back time and time and find my feet down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Yeah, okay. You can give me a laugh out loud on that one because that was not pretty. Not the prettiest song or the way I done it because you could sing along. You can sing along on a prettier song. All right. Hey, Lori, I gave it a shot. Okay. What can I say? I gave it a shot. Okay, here we go. How about it's time for TV Grandpa. That's right, TV Grandpa. Hey, TV Grandpa is going to tell my grandchildren a story. So, all right, Oliver, you grab your little sister and you drag her little Willow into the living room there, or jump up on the couch, or jump up on the bed, whichever where you rest your sleepy little head. Leroy, Daddy, you carry Leroy into the other room there, and you place him in front of the TV, or throw a tablet in front of him, or the telephone, or whatever it is that he's going to get to watch his grandpa tell him a story. And we're going to go ahead and tell a wonderful story from the Bible, and it's called Jesus Heals the Man with Leprosy. That's right. Jesus, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, is a miraculous uh, figure, and he does miraculous, wondrous things, you see. And so, well, right now, I'm going to tell you one of the miracles that he possessed, that he accomplished. What did he do exactly? He uh, uh, performed. That's what he done. One of the miraculous miracles that Jesus performed when he healed a man with leprosy, which is a very scary skin disease. Today's story can be found in the first three books of the New Testament in the Bible. Matthew, Mark, and Luke are all also the names of three men that either heard about the story or were there to see the miracle for themselves, and they wrote about it. Now, this story is about a man with leprosy. So, what is leprosy? Leprosy is a disease that is caused by bacteria. People that get leprosy usually live in poor areas and have dirty water, eat food with little nutrition, and aren't healthy to begin with. Well, it looks very bad too. It can make a face look bumpy. It can completely change the way a person looks. Some people get it on their hands and on their feet and lose their fingers and their toes from it. Well, this isn't everything leprosy is, but you get the picture. It's not pretty. Okay, on top of it all, during the times when Jesus was around, people thought leprosy was caused by people's sins. And so, if someone had leprosy, it was because he or she had done something wrong. Well, for all these reasons, the lepers, as they were called, were kicked out of the cities and had to live on the outskirts of town. And they were allowed in stores. They weren't allowed in stores or churches or any public place. So many times they went to live in the dumps where the garbage was to find food and other things they needed. No one wanted to see them for fear of touching them and catching the disease or becoming unclean because of their sins. So now, this is the story. Jesus was going around at this time healing people and telling stories. Word got about Jesus, so people would follow him because they wanted to hear what he had to say or to see a miracle. Well, while Jesus was walking along and talking with some people, a man with leprosy approached him, fell to his knees, and he put his face to the ground, begging, Lord, if you want to, you can make me whole and make me clean again. Well, something amazing happened next. Like it was no big deal, Jesus just reached out and touched the man. Wait a minute, just reached out and touched the man with leprosy? Ick. He could have caught it, don't you know? This was not allowed, and now Jesus would be unclean. Besides, this man looked really bad and probably was very sick. None of this mattered to Jesus, however. He reached out his hand and he said to the man, I will heal you. Be clean. And right in that moment, the leprosy left him. Go to sleep. this, this showed that Jesus was more than just a man. Jesus healed the man of his disease, but also cleansed him from his sins without becoming infected himself. Jesus then asked the man to do one thing. He asked the man not to tell anyone what had happened to him and to go to the priests to be checked out. Well, this would show that he was cleansed and he would leave an offering. Then the priests would give permission for him to come back and live with the people again. Well, by going to the priests, the healed man would send a message that Jesus had special powers from God, and the people were waiting for a Messiah. So that would someone that would come and save them. Well, the priests and the Jews believed that only God could cure leprosy, and this was supposed to be a sign that the Messiah had come. Instead, the man was too excited and he told everyone he saw what had happened. And this made it hard for Jesus to walk around in the cities because large crowds would flock to him, and the Jewish leaders started to go against Jesus because they did not believe that he was sent by God. And how wrong they can be. But Jesus would often go off by himself and pray, but people kept coming to see him from everywhere. Wow, what happened there? People kept coming to see him from everywhere. The message that I want you to take from me and from this story is that it doesn't matter to Jesus what you've done, how you look, or what other people think about you. He made you and he loves you no matter what. Every day, Jesus is trying to reach out and show you his love to you. He wants you, but sometimes we're too busy to notice. So start taking notice of the beautiful things outside, a butterfly, flowers, or a sunset, and the love from parents or a friend, or even kindness from a stranger. All these things are ways that God is trying to show you his love. And that, my friends, was TV time, TV Grandpa story time. So I'm hoping that you kids are getting blessed with the Bible stories because they are so important that you should be able to believe in and understand that God is always in charge. Okay? Alrighty then. Hey, it looks, bringing that up to it, it looks like it's daily bread portion of the program. And the daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Exodus 1 through 3 and Matthew 14, 1 through 21. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. All righty, my friends, here we go. The daily bread portion of the program. Give while you live. That's right, give while you live. Because if you can't give after. All right. All right. And give while you live is today's devotion. And so, therefore, we will be reading the scriptures or insights of John 9 1 through 12. So, this is while you live. We will be hearing from Jesus when and why to give. Jesus heals the man born blind. As he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither sinned, neither man nor his parents sinned, Jesus said, but this happened, and so that the works of God might be displayed in him. As long as it is day, we must do the works of him who sent me. Night is coming, and when no one can work. And while I am in the world, I am the light of the world. And after saying this, he spit on the ground and made some mud, and with his saliva, and he put it on the man's eyes. Go, he told him, wash in the pool of Solomon. Well, this word means sent. And so the man went and he washed and he came home again. And he came home again seeing. Now his neighbors and those who had formerly seen him begged him and asked, isn't this the same man who used to sit and beg? So some claim that he was. Others say, no, he only looks like him. Well, but he himself insisted, I am the same man. How were your eyes opened? They asked. He replied, the man they called Jesus made some mud and put it on my eyes. He told me to go to the Solomon and wash. And so I went and I washed, and then I could see. Where is this man? They asked. I do not know, he said. And so he was blind. He couldn't see. All right. Hey, that was John 9, 1 through 12, which concludes the Daily Bread portion of the program that was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. You know, folks, I don't know exactly where the camera is on this computer. And so you might see me staring down or staring up or whatever, like I'm reading a script or something. No, I have no script. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So, anywho, that looks like the end of the show. That's right. Lori, I'm going to say goodbye this time. Usually I forget to say goodbye to you, and I leave you hanging there, and you're just waiting for more show. Even though it's a black screen, there you go. You're just sitting there, waiting for me to come back, and well, I never do. So I'm going to say goodbye to you today. All right, friends. Hey, that's it. That's the Shin Show in the nutshell, or the nut on the Shin Show. One of the other, or both. I've got one more song for you, and it goes something like this. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. Oh, I say goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave ya, but I really must go. I say goodbye, my friends. Say goodbye. I'll say goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Hey, I thought I'd throw a little bit of an Elvis swirl to that one today. All righty then. Hey, that's it. That's the Shen Show in the nutshell. This here's been Senator Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here. And I hope that you are too.